right.
Yeah. Welcome to In the Zone. The Washington, D.C. Sports Show is bringing you all the latest in local sports news. Coming to you from the Crystal City Sports Pub here in Arlington, Virginia. One of the best spots in town to come and watch all your favorite sporting events. I'm your host, James Flames, sitting here with the most famous sports analyst on Facebook that doesn't have a Facebook profile himself, Jason Herbek.
I like to be off the grid, man.
Off the grid.
Yeah.
You got a fan base now, man. You gotta
My
give to the
publicist
people.
handles that for me.
Oh, your publicist now?
Yeah.
You got an entourage, you got a publicist. I can't keep up.
I'm Hollywood, baby.
You can't keep up. Well, today we're going to be discussing some NFL topics, along with the highly anticipated guest appearance of the most critical, realist, sports analyst, Russell Green.
I can't wait.
I can't either. And so we can't wait for that. So let's go dive right into the NFL buzz.
Yep.
Okay? Washington Redskins. Are you encouraged or discouraged by their start?
I think record-wise, they're right where we thought they were going to be. The Rams loss really worries me, though, because that's a team, if you're a good team in the NFL, you got to beat that team. Rams, they got a rookie quarterback. Defense is no good. Steven Jackson got hurt, and they still couldn't win that game. McNabb looked under stress the whole time, but you got to find a way to win that game if you're a good team in the NFL.
So slow start. Encouraged? Discouraged?
Discouraged, I would say.
Discouraged.
What about you? See, I'm not a Redskins fan, so as a Redskins fan, are you discouraged or encouraged?
It is what it is. I'm going encouraged because the slow start, everything is not in the wins and the losses. Mm-hmm. McNabb is playing, not only is he an upgrade from Campbell, he's playing outstanding, okay? Now, the offense is a little slow, but McNabb's playing outstanding, right? Coach, it's an upgrade. Couple management issues, but he's with a new team. He's got to figure out the players. So that's an upgrade. The kicker is an upgrade. I know, I feel like I'm going deep when I say the kicker's an upgrade. I know. But overall, I'm encouraged. I'm not discouraged by the team. The eye test tells me they're off to a slow start, but I'm encouraged by what I see because they're making progress, they look organized, so I'm going encouraged.
Yeah, I would say compared to last season, I would be encouraged. Yeah. But going forward, are you still predicting them to be a playoff team? You're that encouraged?
In this, you have to say it like that.
No, I'm asking you as a Redskins fan.
I am encouraged, okay? And I am sticking to my guns, 9-7. Okay. All right? It was just the way you phrased it kind of threw me off. Well, let's head up north. The Ravens. While the Ravens start, are you encouraged or discouraged by what you see from the Ravens?
I'm encouraged by the way the defense is playing, especially without Ed Reed even being there yet. Ray Lewis, does that guy ever age? He's still playing like he was playing 5 years ago, or even going back to when he was Super Bowl MVP. He's still playing on that level. Bolden was a huge addition. I think Flacco has really matured. Their passing attack is really good. As soon as they get Ray Rice and McGahee going, I think they're going to be unstoppable. I think they're going to be right in the thick of things all the way through the playoffs. I wouldn't even be surprised if they made the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl.
Once again, I'm going the opposite of you. If I was a Ravens fan, I'd be discouraged right now. I would be discouraged. And the reason I'd be discouraged is because the defense, for a long time, they're looking suspect. The defense looks suspect. And I'm going to coin a phrase, so if you hear it anywhere else, you know it's mine. They suffer from the Palomalu effect. The Ravens suffer from the Palomalu effect. They ask me, what's the Palomalu effect? The Palomalu effect is that safety in the back that just changes the defense. When Troy Polamalu went out, the Pittsburgh defense just went down. Ravens, they're already weak in DBs. Now they're weak in safeties. So no Ed Reed, that defense is suspect to me. It's suspect. The offense looks good, which is encouraging, but overall, the defense wins championships. Ravens.
But see, that's why I am encouraged, because they're still winning games without Ed Reed. So imagine how good they're going to be once they get Ed Reed back. That's why I think this team can go deep in the playoffs. They are built for a deep playoff run. They got the receivers with Houshmandzadeh, Bolden, and Mason. Flacco's a year older. They got Rice, McGahee. I think they're going to step it up eventually. And then, like I said, once Ed Reed comes back, that defense is going to be unstoppable again.
Okay, we'll see. The Palomalo effect.
I hear what you're saying.
The Palomalo effect.
I like it. I like it.
You like that?
Yeah.
You like that? I got
You're
more.
a trendsetter, man.
I got more where they're coming from. All right, let's move on. Which teams have gotten off to a surprisingly good start? For me, Kansas City, Houston, Chicago, Pittsburgh. Those are my surprisingly good starts.
Yep. Yeah. I think Kansas City tops the list. I mean, I think pretty much everybody was expecting them to be a bottom feeder again this year. Bringing in Crennel and Charlie Weiss as the coordinators, I think really helped. They brought in a bunch of young talent. I got Pittsburgh and Houston up there. Chicago being 3-0, I can't believe that. Really, they should be 2-1 minus that Calvin Johnson non-touchdown. And then I got Philly being 2-1 because I think in the beginning, if you thought Michael Vick was going to be your starting quarterback going forward, I didn't think anybody expected this out of Vick. And then the other team, Seattle, 2-1 under Pete Carroll. I think most people predicted them to be one of the worst teams in the league, and they're off to a 2-1 start.
Yeah, I think the Steelers are going to sneak. It's hard to say. The Steelers are going to sneak up on some people.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to say that. I mean, they just won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. So, but I think the Steelers, they're thinking Roethlisberger's out, Dennis Dixon, the whole nine. That defense is playing tough. They are playing tough.
Like you said, they got Palomalu back.
It's the Palomalu effect.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the Palomalu effect, man.
And Charlie Batch, what did he throw? 3 touchdowns this week?
Yeah.
That's what, your 3rd or 4th string quarterback?
Mike Tomlin has those guys playing some ball.
Coach of the year so far.
Yeah,
as far as I'm concerned.
Coach of the year. Bad start teams. You mentioned Seattle to win that division, the 49ers. The 49ers, bad start.
They're my #1 bad team.
I got them #1 bad start too.
I thought that was going to be a cakewalk for them to win that division. Starting out 0-3, they've dug themselves in a hole. I don't even see them making the playoffs now.
Yeah.
They already fired their offensive coordinator too.
Along with San Diego, Minnesota, and Dallas, all bad starts.
And I also got the Giants in that group as well.
They're head cases, man.
Yeah.
Straight up head cases. Straight up head cases. So Dallas a head case. New York's head case. Any teams that are head case, and matter of fact, 49ers, San Diego, Minnesota, Dallas, you know what they all have in common? They're dramaful, emotional teams. Dramaful, emotional
I agree.
teams. Yeah. Well, it's time for a break. When we come back, we will be joined by the most critical, the self-proclaimed realist of the Washington, D.C. sports scene.
He's going to make me look like a homer.
I know, man. This guy. I know people are waiting for it. Russell Green. Keep it locked right here. Crystal City Sports Pub, you're watching In the Zone. Man,